Hey friends, welcome back to my studio. I'm going to paint an abstract. I painted one, 3-4 weeks ago. I'll link it in this video's description. It's on the same size canvas. This is a 20 by 20, but it's splashy, bright colors, kind of has a flower shape to it. And then towards the end of it, I realized I wanted to title it Find Joy. And I wrote the word joy on it, just really small. And so I'm like, oh, that's fun. So I think I want to do, I kind of have an idea. I want to do, it could be like flowers or, I don't know, a lot of little puffy clouds. I don't think clouds quite fit. What's the picture in my head? And then I'm going to have lines coming down. And I'm going to paint it with fewer colors, I think. I think blues and greens. And I'm thinking right now the word empathy. I could do love. I've got love written on here going up and down. A better word might come to mind as we go along. I wanted to show you. So I'm going to use Cad Yellow Medium Hue, Quinacridone Magenta, Phthalo Blue Green Shade, Mars Black, and Titanium White. They're all Liquitex. But when you take yellow and a little bit of black, of course this might not be enough black, you get kind of an olive green. Here, I'll mix it and I'll be right back. Okay, so you can see the olive green, but I think I want it a little cooler. So I'm going to put, this is a really strong color too. I'm going to put a little phthalo blue in it. And I just wanted to let you know, and then a bunch of white because I want it really light green for the background color. Okay guys, let's have some fun. We need to set the table. So I got the background painted one solid color. I measured down, this is a 20 by 20 canvas. I measured down 3.5 inches. And then this is 9 inches. Took a white charcoal pencil. You can use a bigger T-square and drew a line. So I'm thinking this is going to be plain up here, or else it'll be very subtle. And then I'm thinking here, well here, I'm jumping ahead. I painted some really soft colors, mixed some yellow greens and kind of a more bluer green, and just took this 1-inch brush from Low Cornell and painted stripes, and sometimes left the background showing through. And then they seemed a little strong. So I mixed a really light color, I think it was this one. I might have used white. Used the really light color and a lot of water and then just washed over it to make the stripes softer. Now this is a couple days later and I added some drips. I had it handy here. It's a filbert number 12. I think that's almost a 1/2 inch filbert. And mixed a muddy blue-green color, put some black in it. So white, phthalo blue, cad yellow, and some black. And just painted it on, and if it didn't run, I grabbed some water. I did dry it with a hair dryer because I wanted them to stop running. And so what I'm thinking, I kind of see these as flower tops, and this is stems. I think I'm going to have a smaller, I don't know. I'll probably use this 1-inch brush and then maybe even smaller and just paint some shapes. So it could almost look like confetti too, which I like a lot. I tend to like dots too. But I thought we should, and I haven't even talked about the palette really. I mentioned this a little bit in the beginning. Cad Yellow Medium Hue, Quinacridone Magenta, Phthalo Blue Green Shade, Mars Black, and Titanium White. And I'm sorry guys if this is annoying because I'm doing this as I go. So I've divided up my canvas in different sections so I have already some structure. You know, this isn't the same size here as this is much bigger, and then this is much bigger. So that's my basic design. And I'm thinking I'm going to limit myself to blues and greens. Sorry guys, my throat's drying out. I might throw in another color because I like color. We'll figure it out as we go. That's part of the fun. Okay guys, I'll be back in a bit. Just a couple of comments. Let's see, I painted with these really light colors. Oh, the sun's coming in my window. These light, warm yellow greens. I painted just some brush work on the top portion because if I need to cover something up, like it gets a mark on it before I varnish it, I can do it more easily. Oh, I had one up here, and I thought I had the right color, but it dried slightly differently. Plus, I think I like it. It's just real soft. I'm using the 1-inch brush to put in squares and rectangles. I'm thinking of a few dark ones here and here. I might need to put them back as I start covering it up more. I'm also thinking lighter at the top, I think. We'll see what happens. I also may take a smaller brush. I think I will. How many times have I said I think? And put even smaller marks. Like I'm starting to put, like there's a smaller yellow, there's a smaller yellow. I actually might not need to use a smaller brush. I could just use, oh, where's my 1-inch? Oh, here it is. I could just use the corner of this 1-inch brush I'm using. I also like that there's a few, I still see it as flowers and or confetti. So I like that there's a few dots down here. When I look at my phone, I really like it. The lines are much closer together looking. Oh, here, maybe we'll do a little tour. Oh, I guess about the only other thing to say is I keep just mixing puddles of greens, blues, blue-grays. It actually has a little red in it, a dark blue-gray purple. I like that I wasn't planning on adding the yellow, but I also like it. But I like that there isn't all the colors, which I do sometimes. Okay, here I'm going to show you the lines closer up. Well, they still look pretty good when I look at my phone. I mean, they look good in person, just different. I really should step back from it. Get a little closer. It took quite a while to do the drips, and I ended up doing a bunch after a while and then taking the hairdryer and drying them. But since they're so watery, they took a while to dry. And I painted the canvas a flat color, and then I painted the up and down stripes. So they should stick just fine, even though there's a lot of water in them. And then I'll put gel gloss over this, which also should help glue it together. And then when that's dry, I'll varnish it. It's fun to do abstracts every once in a while. There's the lighter brushwork. It does go over on the sides. Oh, look at the sun coming in. Let's see if I can stick this back a little bit. So I have 3 sections, and then I have, lines, verticals, squares, and then small shapes. So that's basically my design and my abstract. It does help to do that, to have, a few colors, a few different textures or strokes or directions or something, just to give it both interest and to tie it together, if that makes sense. Well, hopefully a few of those comments help. I'm going to keep working on this, and then I'll be back in a bit. I'm calling it done. Let's see, where do I want to start? You remember how I didn't like the stripes that I painted with the 1-inch brush and then I whitewashed them? Or kind of a light yellow-green washed them? Now with those drips, they really get pushed back. And if I mentioned that already, I apologize. This is the next day, and I've worked on another painting in between. I did end up putting some purple in. Can you see that? I will do a tour. I meant it to be more blue, but I didn't fix it. I didn't paint over it. So blue, green, some gold, yellow, and purple, but not much. Not much. This is kind of a yellow, yellow-green. Depends on how it looks on your device. In person, it's a yellow-green. Muted. Here's a tip. Oh, before I get there, I used this, I don't think it's a 1/2 inch. I said it was earlier. It's a smaller filbert than that, maybe 3/8 inch. And put more little dots and shapes up here than I did down here, lighter up here than I did down in here, for the most part. Okay, so I wrote the word empathy over here. I don't want it to stand out too much. Now that I point it out, I think you can see it. So what I did is I pulled it up on my iPad because it's really easy to misspell words when you're painting them. And then I knew where I wanted it to end. So I painted it YHTAPME. And since I had it up on my iPad, I could say, okay, Y, then look what's next, H. So it cuts down on the likelihood of spelling it wrong. I could have also put it, I didn't do this, but I could have written it out with a charcoal pencil, a pastel pencil. This is a general charcoal, white charcoal pencil. And kind of figured it out, but just going backwards worked really well for me. Also, the painted letters are going to be fatter than the written pencil letters. So a couple little tips there that might help. I was originally going to put white all over and cover up a lot. And I thought, well, I kind of like it. So I was thinking my focal point's here because I've got it's a navy blue black. It's not quite black. I was thinking originally it was going to be over here. I've got a light streak right here in the background. So I just put thicker blobs. The white blobs have 2 to 3 coats on them because I kept putting it on thicker. And they're not quite dry. If I poked where there's a paint blob sticking out, it would squish out paint. Well, I think that's about it. Oh, and this one took longer. So drips, for the most part, my drips went straight up and down, which is nice. They will sometimes just find like maybe a soft spot on the canvas and meet up with another drip. But I've got drips that both went left and right, so I think my easel is pretty square. And then to dry them with a hair dryer because they run underneath. So I dry them with a hair dryer, and it took quite a long time, even though it's super thin. I thought that was really interesting. So I think this one took me 7 or 8 hours. I'll link the other one where I had the 2-inch brush strokes and the bright colors in this video's description. I'm calling that one Joy. It's like a big flower. I don't remember what I said in that video, but it was quicker. I want to say 5 hours, 6 hours. Don't hold me to it. I might have said something different in that video. Okay, so let's look at the word empathy. Oh, and I just thought of another tip. Well, and spelling is definitely not my strong suit, so that's another reason to do it for me. But even though white is an opaque color, it can still take a couple of coats to make it what I say white, make it as white as in the tube. like it. I like it that the dark, so not only does this pull your attention, because I have my darkest darks and my lightest lights right here. I don't know why I said not only. And then having on a third is nice. It's just kind of breaks things up a bit. Okay, I don't know if we can do a screenshot. Oh. I always laugh. Oh, that's pretty good, maybe. Good enough. Oh, when I look at my phone, oh, my thumb's in the way. When I look in my phone, I really like this one. It's prettier. And the smaller brush strokes would make it take longer too. It looks like it's not quite, I keep measuring it. I mean, I do have some where I dip down below the line I drew. Oh, there, I need to wash off the line. I drew it in chalk or white charcoal pencil. But it is square. Or pretty darn square. Now watch me do this and it won't be. Yeah, it just doesn't, oh here, I can get my finger. It just doesn't look like it. It's an illusion. I'm sitting off to the right, the camera is a little off to the left, that kind of stuff happens. Okay guys, let me know if you give this one a try. If you want to go quicker, this one didn't use as much paint because it's smaller brush strokes. Whereas the other one I was putting on, lots of big, thick strokes. I forgot what I was going to say. I backed up a little bit there. Let me know if you give this one a try. Let me know what color combinations you choose. I use, excuse me, my voice always gets dry. Hang on. Okay, oh good. I was like, am I going to still sound really scratchy? I don't talk to people a bunch, and I haven't talked to anyone yet today, even though it's the afternoon. I went for a really nice bike ride this morning. It was gorgeous. Even though I'm using primary colors, you can see the emphasis of yellow, blue, green on my palette. Okay, so let me know what colors you use. If you want to go quicker, do it smaller. This would work any size really well. Bigger brushes for bigger, smaller brushes for smaller. Okay guys, I think I've commented enough. It's so fun to hang out with you. I love connecting with you. Super appreciate your support. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye guys.